to Leela Kids channel. In this video we are going to see 10th standard English unit 3 prose empowered woman navigating the world. Comprehensive inner questions. What does INSV stand for? INSV stands for Indian Naval Ship Vessel. INSV. When was the INSV Tarini commissioned to Indian Navy service? INSV Tarini was commissioned to Indian Navy service on 18th February 2017. What is Tara Tarini? Write a short note on Tara Tarini. Tara Tarini is the patron saint of sailors. Tara Tarini is the second sailboat of Indian Navy. The boat was named after the famous Tara Tarini temple in Ganjam district of Odisha. Where did the crew undergo their basic training? The crew underwent their basic training courses in Mumbai at the Indian Navy Watermanship Training Center. How long were they trained to undertake this voyage? They were trained for almost 3 years to undertake this voyage. Which skill was considered important in the selection process? Little survival skills were considered important in the selection process. Who mentored the crew? Commander Dilip Dondi mentored the crew. Which quality of the skipper helped to bring out a successful expedition? Honesty of the skipper helped them to bring out a successful expedition. Who among the crew mentioned about teamwork? Lieutenant Payal Gupta mentioned about teamwork. When did they witness the brilliant southern lights from the sea? How did the sky appear there? When they were crossing the Tasman Sea, they witnessed the brilliant southern lights from the sea. The entire sky was lit up in green light. What festival did they celebrate during their expedition? They celebrated Diwali during their expedition at sea. Textual question and answers, page 65. Read the statements given below and state whether they are true or false. If false, then write the correct answer. Indian Navy's all-woman crew was the first ever to circumnavigate the globe. True. The crew consists of 6 members of men. Indian Navy service. False. Answer is women, not men. Vartika Joshi skippered the crew to circumnavigate the globe. True. The crew started their expedition on 10th July 2017 from Mumbai. False. They started 10th September 2017. Dilip Dondi was the first person to go on a non-stop solo circumnavigation. False. Answer is Abhilash Tomy, not Dilip Dondi. And first Indian, not first person, first Indian to go on a non-stop solo circumnavigation. Answer the following questions briefly. Mention the special features of INSV Tarini. INSV Tarini is the second sailboat of the Indian Navy. The boat had all facilities and encouraged eco-friendly resources. It collected all updated meteorological, ocean and wave data regularly. What does the term circumnavigation mean? Circumnavigation means to travel around the world in a ship. How did the all-woman Indian Navy crew go about their voyage? The all-woman Indian Navy crew started from Goa with 6 women members. It covered the expedition in 5 legs with stopovers at 4 ports. When did the crew start their voyage? When did they return back to India? How many days did it take to complete the expedition? The crew started their voyage on 10 September 2017 from Goa. They returned to Goa on 21 May 2018. It took 254 days to complete the expedition. What sort of training did the crew undergo before their expedition? The crew underwent some theoretical courses on navigation, communication, and weather prediction. They also learned how to repair things and how to deal with emergencies. How did the crew members work as a team to make their expedition successful? They worked together to solve a problem. They collaborated and worked together. What challenging task did the team face during their voyage? They faced a storm in the South Pacific. The seas was almost 9 to 10 meters high. The winds were picking up to 60 to 70 knots. What sort of activities did the crew engage in during their long voyage? They picked up some hobbies, they kept posting of delicacies, they read books and did some quilling and craft work. They also watched movies and listened to music. Mention the celebrations which the crew enjoyed during their expedition. They celebrated Diwali, 3 birthdays and first birthday of the sailboat. They celebrated specific occasions like crossing the equator, the international dateline. What factor motivated the crew to undertake this expedition? The national policy to empower women to attain their full potential motivated the crew to undertake this expedition. The prayers of the entire country to the moral support and motivated to fulfill their expedition. Additional questions and answers. What was the voyage aimed to? The voyage was aimed to showcase Make in India initiative by sailing on board indigenously built INSV Tarini. What did the crew do during their record-setting sail? The crew broke many stereotypes during their record-setting sail. How many had applied and how many were selected for the expedition? 30 had applied and only 6 were selected for the expedition. What is the most important in the middle of the crisis at sea? When we are out at sea, teamwork is the most important in the middle of the crisis. What did the crew do while sailing in rough seas? The crew made parotas, baked cakes and breads and even halwa and rasagullas while sailing in rough seas. What is a great boost to women in the country? The crew, being an all-women team, is a great boost to women in the country. Answer the following in about 100 to 150 words, page 66. Highlight the factors responsible for the all-women Navy crew to carry out their expedition. Or write in detail about the selection and training process which the crew underwent. Introduction, Navika Sagar Parikrama, sort of training, time of voyage, conclusion. Introduction, women occupy almost all the major role in society. Women's achievements are remarkable in various fields. One of the achievements are the all-women Indian Navy who went round the world for 254 days all alone in a sailboat. Navika Sagar Parikrama. Navika Sagar Parikrama was a project. It was undertaken to empower women. It is initiated in the Navy for Nari Sakti. It depicts Government of India's thrust for women's power. INSV stands for Indian Naval Ship Vessel. INSV Tarini is the second sailboat of Indian Navy. Sort of training. Make in India. Sailing in INSV Tarini has many special features. The boat had all facilities and encouraged eco-friendly resources. A crew of 6 army women was selected for a voyage. They were selected based on their skills. They started classroom courses. Later they were given hands-on training. The time of voyage. The voyage aimed to showcase Make in India initiative. The crew was skippered by it. Commander Vartika Joshi. The voyage started from Goa on 10 September 2017. It returned to Goa on 21 May 2018 after 254 days. They faced unpredictable challenges during their expedition. Conclusion. They overcome all these challenges and completed their expedition. This voyage proved empowerment. They showed that they can do anything. Moral: women are the real architects of society. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோடு ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், ரிப்பீட்டடாக போட்டு பாருங்கள். ஆன்சர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு மெமரைஸ் ஆகும், எக்ஸாம் எழுதுறதுக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். All the best. We can meet in the next video. Keep watching Leela Kids channel. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel.